Welcome to Busted Speakers. This is Kush,
And this is Alex.
and today we're gonna be reviewing Foster the People 3. I hope that's the right album name, or I don't know. Anyways, so I've always liked Foster the People. I think they've been a bit underrated. They make some really fun indie pop songs, and this I was excited to hear this EP or single or whatever you want to call it came out. But after listening to it, I am not that excited anymore. I'm not a big fan of this EP.
And I think I'm even less of a fan, or maybe I'm slightly more because I don't have that much of a connection with Foster People. I like Pumped Up Kicks, I actually gave Torches a listen. But, man, is this like their general quality level? Would you say this is like below it?
I say below it, because I think their last two albums, both of which I really enjoyed. I think they've drawn some influences from like One Republic's more mainstream indie pop rock sort of sound, at least in two
Yeah,
of these songs. The song SHC, which is probably their best song on here, which I enjoyed.
I agree.
Um, that song is the most reminiscent of earlier Foster the People stuff. The other two are almost hip hop flavored and kind of weird, and I just did not enjoy those two songs at all.
I thought they were like Maroon 5 influenced, especially like Doing It All for the Money. I just have to say, SHC, all it needs is a great guitar line. I don't have any expectations with this band, but that is a good song mainly because of the guitar playing. And I don't know the lead vocalist's name. What is it?
I'm not sure either.
Okay, well, he tries some falsetto during the choruses. Nothing mind-blowing, but it's a nice song. And I'd say Pay the Man is probably slightly better than Doing It All for the Money. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree completely. Doing it for the money is just not a good song. I did not enjoy
No,
that song at all.
it's too slow, not enough punch in the chorus, and has some like weird effects added for no reason. It's very ironic to be
Yeah,
saying not.
it was.
Yeah, it's very ironic to be saying not doing it for the money when it's like the most pandering electropop rock I can think of. Like I say, it sounds like Maroon 5.
Exact words in my notes. On that song, there were some cool electronic experiments. It just did not sound that well, and it sounded really repetitive and very long. That song felt so long.
It did, and it's only 4 minutes. I think they're all around that length.
Yeah, it just felt way too long.
So,
The song "Pay the Man," on the other
yeah, that
hand,
was okay, sort of.
it was okay. It was kind of fun, but it's not their best stuff. Their last two albums, although they are not rated that highly, like on RYM, personally, I thought they were pretty good indie pop records.
Yeah.
This EP does not have me excited for any of the stuff they're coming out with right now.
Yeah, why do all mainstream rock bands think incorporating vocal chipmunk sampled vocals is like a good idea? I know it's
I
not
don't know.
used
I
that
think
much.
2017 is the year of downfall for mainstream rock.
Yeah, and that's not good because that's like what we'll try to be covering a lot of the time. But I have to say there is a
I don't know.
there's
Go
some
ahead.
good lines in here. There's like the deaf man heard what the mute man said, and they all followed where the blind man led. I thought that was a good line.
Yeah, their lyrics have been pretty decent for most of their songs, even before this.
Yeah.
This was just this. I think this is more sonically problematic than it was lyrically. Like lyrics are fine throughout all the three songs. Just sonically, they've ditched their old sound for this more mainstream EDM sort of sound.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this in general. Like, it's SHC is not even good enough for me to like download, which I do whenever I even vaguely like something. Like, I want to own it. I want to keep it in my musical listening, but it just does. It feels like a stopgap release in the middle for their next album. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like. I don't know. SHC is pretty decent. Pay the Man is generic, and Doing It All for the Money is weak. That's all I can say for these three songs.
What would you rate it?
We'll give it a 5.5. I mean, it's even then the playing's pretty good, songwriting's not terrible, and singing's okay. It's just the way these sound, especially Doing It All for the Money, is really baffling to me at points. But some okay songs. Well, track 1 and 3 basically.
Yeah, SHC is the only song I found good on here. the only one that really reminded me of old Foster the People, something that kind of got me excited. The other two,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of. I'm kind of hesitant of the new record they're coming out. I think it's this year. But
Yeah.
overall, I still like Foster the People. Their older albums are still pretty good, but this one I'm upset with. 5.5 out of 10 for me.
Okay, so but we're probably going to cover their upcoming album in full just to see what they're really doing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's us.
Well, if that's it, then thanks for tuning in to Bus of Speakers. Let us know what you think about this Foster the People EP in the comments below. Check us out on social media and check out some of our other videos.